What would you do if a ring could show you who would be faithful to you forever? By the end of this story, you'll discover a moral you will never forget. Deep in the heart of the tricolor forest lived Brilón, a chameleon with transparent scales that reflected the feelings of those who looked at him. Brilón had no friends. Whenever someone came near, his body would show the dark colors of their hidden bad intentions. One day, while exploring a cave filled with singing crystals, he found a golden ring floating above a rootless flower. When he touched it, the ring whispered, "I am the ring of eternal loyalty. I will only shine for the one who would never betray you." Brilón slid it onto his claw and decided to search for someone who could make it shine. But in his village, no one succeeded. He approached Garka, a wise peacock with ink-colored feathers, who warned him, "Loyalty isn't always where you think it is." Desperate, Brilón traveled to the Valley of the White Wind, where Quiva lived, a one-eyed squirrel with a feathered tail. Quiva welcomed him with joy. They played, laughed, and shared stories. But the ring did not shine. "Maybe I'm not who you're looking for," said Quiva sadly. But Brilón didn't give up and decided to stay a while longer. As the days passed, Quiva cared for Brilón when he was sick, wove leaves for him to sleep on, and gave him sweet nuts. One night, a hurricane swept through the valley. Brilón fell from a tree, and the ring slipped from his claw, lost in the mist. Without hesitation, Quiva ran into the storm to find the lost ring. Her paws bled, but her will never faltered. When she found it, the ring shone for the first time. A soft, warm golden glow surrounded Quiva completely. Brilón didn't understand. "Why now?" he asked, and the ring whispered, "Loyalty isn't seen in words, but in invisible acts." From then on, Brilón no longer looked at people's colors, but at their actions when no one was watching. Years later, Garka visited them. Upon seeing them, he said, "True brilliance only appears when the heart learns to trust." But fate had an unexpected twist in store. A merchant fox arrived with another identical ring, promising total loyalty. Brilón hesitated. This new ring shone for everyone. Many in the village began to wear it and boast of its glow. "This ring is fake," warned Garka. "It shines with a lie you want to believe." But no one listened. Brilón grew curious and tried on the new ring. It immediately lit up with a deep, tempting blue. "See," said the fox, "this is the real one." But Quiva looked at him in silence, sadness in her eyes. That night, Quiva vanished from the valley without a trace, and the false ring lost all its glow. Brilón ran to find her, crossing cliffs, storms, and shadowy forests, with the true ring on his claw. He found her at the Tree of Silence, crying beneath a fallen branch. "I thought you didn't need me anymore," said Quiva. Brilón returned the original ring to her. It shone again like never before, wrapping them both in its light. "I didn't realize how much you meant to me until I lost you," said Brilón. Quiva smiled, and for the first time, her tail glowed. They returned together to the Valley of the White Wind, where they built a home upon strong branches and sincere roots. The fox and his false rings disappeared. Only the forest remembered who had been loyal when no one was watching. And every time a new traveler passed by, the true ring would shine once more, seeking another story to tell. Moral: true loyalty doesn't need to shine before everyone, only to hold you up when you need it most. See you soon with more magical tales to make your imagination soar and touch your heart in every adventure.